Hello, readers. Welcome back to Reading with Elijah. I know it's been a long time, but I'm back. I'm here to play the Blind Griffin, which is a very... It interested me a lot, and I got this from the same place that I got Asagao Academy, and I've been really wanting to play this ever since that. So let's get started together. Nah. We can get in there. We can figure this out. Okay. The glass jar I was holding explodes, sending smoke and bits of glass everywhere. Oh, we're a cutie. Well, that didn't go the way I wanted it to at all. My mentor ain't happy about this either. I'm probably in for a lecture. But what did he really expect? I'm new at this. When I came to San Francisco with my family, I never thought I'd end up becoming a magician in training. It was maybe only number 8 on my list of job choices. So yeah, I think this is like magic in either the 20s or the 40s, like, I don't know. And probably in New York, something like that, big city like that. Actually, I'm not really sure what I expected. At least there hasn't been a dull moment since I got here. This all started over a little over a week ago. Here we go again. 20s, okay. It wasn't long after getting here that I decided it was time for me to leave the nest. Can I... Oh. Yeah, I can roll it back. Cool. Don't get me wrong, I love my family, always will, but I don't want to spend the rest of my life working laundry. Besides, they never came out and said it, but I think my parents are both disappointed that I still haven't middle-aisled it. Now here's what's really cool about this game. They use a lot of terms that are from the 20s, so they're like, well, why don't we tell them what it means? Middle aisle, verb, to get married, to walk down the proverbial aisle with someone and be joined in the bonds of marriage. And they like to be funny with it, which is super awesome. I got plenty of offers, sure, but I wasn't about to get married to the first schmuck who asked. And marrying one of them would have meant being a railroad wife or a laundry wife. Nobody wants that. Nah, I've got my sights set higher. Did I say set? I got my sights set higher. I don't need a man to make things happen for me. I'm a paid narrator, don't you know? Or so I thought, but there wasn't exactly a lot of jobs for a Chinese Jane, though even if I was a boy, I don't think I'd had much luck. I'd have had much luck. Jane, noun, a female. What? Is the male equivalent Joe, you ask? Don't be silly. Joe means coffee. Duh. I guess there's a reason so many Chinese people work in laundry. Magicians. Wait, what? This way to the Blind Griffin. Ooh, title drop. Just as I was starting to feel like I'd done a real dumb thing leaving my family, I noticed some things in the air I never saw before. There were words floating around above me, shimmering and sparkling words that looked like they were made of smoke. At least I think they were words. I can't read, never learned how. Anyhow, I got curious. They formed a trail, and seeing as I had nothing else to do and nowhere to be, I followed where they led. Turns out at the end of the smoke trail was what looked like a candy shop. Huh, I wonder who here had made the smoke float in the air and shine like that. But mostly seeing all that candy I couldn't eat just reminded me I was dangerously low on money. I bet whoever owned the place wasn't looking to hire someone like me to help out either. I turned away, but a soft voice called out to me before I could go. Wait, are you here to inquire about the job? The word job was music to my ears. I turned around so fast I almost fell over. In front of me was this real tall dame. I ain't never seen a woman that tall before. What is dame? Oh, hey. Dame, noun, a woman of any age, it should be noted. I ain't never seen a woman that tall before. She was dressed to the nines and looked like she had real heavy sugar. I'm guessing money. Heavy sugar announced lots of money. Money is pretty sweet. I'd bet she's the one who owns this place. I nodded, but suspicious-like. I'm Marie. What's your name? My name, huh? I had to think about that for a second. I refuse to go by my real name, so I'll tell her it's... You know what? I know exactly what to use. So, a little fun fact about me. Since the character that we're playing as is a girl, normally in other games I would put my name if they wanted you to choose a name. Technically, Sophia would have been my name if I was a girl. So, oh man, this channel would have been called Reading with Sophia. Anyway, let's continue. So I'm going to be Sophia? Yeah. It's Sophia. Aw, yeah. Sophia, is it? That's certainly an adorable name. You're here for that job, right? The way she said that was kinda shady, but I had nothing to lose. Yep. Oh my god, that reminds me of Satch from Asagao Academy. Copacetic. Come in, come in. What does copacetic mean? Adjective. Great. Excellent. Fantastic. Not at all pretentious sounding. Dang. Sophia doesn't hold back. Oh, I wonder what her real name is then. If she even has one in this, like if they even made her one. She took me inside the place. Oh, wait, whoops. She took me inside the place. Candy lined the walls. It looked legit, but too perfect somehow. I started putting the pieces together. So, a candy shop, huh? Pretty good cover, isn't it? Yep, I knew there was something else going on here. She led me into a back room and pushed a button that made the wall open up. We went down some stairs and... yeah. Sure enough, there was a speakeasy at the bottom of them. So yeah, I'm guessing this takes place during the Prohibition. Oh, angry looking boy. Who's this playing Jane? Yeah, I'm a girl, and you're one to talk. Ain't exactly a catch yourself. Bozo with no manners. What was that, you bear cat? Noun, a hot-headed, fiery girl. Experts cannot agree on whether an actual bear cat animal would be terrifying or adorable. Bear cats do exist, and they're pretty adorable. oh god. Now, take it easy, Emmy. This is Sophia. She's here about the job opening. Nice to meet you, Sophia. I'm Vivian. Oh, but you can just call me Vivi for... Oh, Vivi. Oh, my goodness. Or Vivi? I don't know. I got Final Fantasy IX in the mind. Oh, but you can just call me Vivi for short. I nodded. This sourpuss here is Emilio. Don't pay him no mind. He's all bark and no bite. Got it. Says you. Says everyone. Ah, beat it. Emilio gave me a once-over. You got any experience bartending? Don't exactly look like the type. Why, 'cause I'm Chinese? He waved his hand at that. After I thought about it, I figured this place don't care much about a person's color. Bam, bam, bam. Whoever heard of a dame mixing drinks? Couldn't argue with that, not like I had any experience. I'm a quick study. Wonderful. We've got another bird here who can mix drinks well enough, but he's pretty tied up with other duties. What is a bird, besides an animal? Noun, a man or a woman? A person. Why can't we just call every birdie by their actual species instead of using slang? This is sure confusing. We want someone who would take his place so he can focus on music. Muzak. Think you can do it? Marie and I'd love to have another girl here. I ain't in a position to be picky about work. If you'll have me, you're on. Copacetic. Copacetic. I'm gonna say it like that every time I see that. Where are you staying? Is it close to here? Well, I'll level with you, Marie. I left my parents' place, so I ain't got a place to stay right now. Is that gonna be a problem? Level. Verb. To be honest. If you are honest with someone, you are putting yourself on the same level as them. We guess? We guess? Was that like the creators of the game that are just like being all silly? No worries, sweetheart. We've got an extra room. This all seemed too good to be true. Where was the catch? How much is pay? How does a sawbuck a week sound? Sawbuck. Now on a $10 bill, a double sawbuck is a $20 bill. It is not, in fact, a male deer with sauce for antlers. Oh, I'm already loving this. $10 a week back then? That's pretty good. A gal like me wasn't that. I'm so good. Guys, I'm a professional. It's okay. A gal like me wasn't going to complain about that. It was way more than I would have made staying with my parents. Copacetic. She beamed when I said that. Like I said, I'm a quick study. All I'm doing is bartending, mixing drinks, and helping out at the candy store upstairs. You just be watching the place, really. It's easy. You'll do great. Alright, I've got no complaints. I'm in. Wonderful. I still don't think this is a great idea, Marie. We don't exactly got people lining up, you know. Give it up already. Emilio grumbled something in Spanish. Hey, I'm no Spanish expert, but I don't think it was something nice. Now, I've got some business to take care of. Sophia, you should rest before tonight. The Blind Griffin opens at 6 o'clock on the dot. Be there. Be there or be square. Vivi, do you think you could show her to the extra bed we've got? Aw, yeah. Bit. You got it, Marie. Let's go. Say, ain't you got any luggage or anything? Nah, just the clothes on my back. Dang. Well, that means less to carry, I guess. This way. Have a nice nap, Bearcat. Will do. Ooh, they're gonna fall in love. He didn't seem to like that answer much, but I ignored him after that and walked out. Oh, back to the title music. Vivi and I went down another set of stairs and into a room on the left side of a hallway. It's a library. Hey, my kind of place. Well, a research room. Research? Never heard the word before. Wow, really? Oh, research is when you try to learn more about something that you don't know enough about. You can read it or do experiments, or ask people, that sort of thing. I nodded. Vivi gestured for me to go ahead. I looked around. Books everywhere. What do bootleggers have to do with all this research for? What do bootleggers have to do all this research for, I wondered. There we are. Stuck in the corner with some more shelves was a bed. Looked a little cramped, but I don't take up much room anyhow. Wasn't exactly what I was thinking of when Marie said there was an extra room, but a place to sleep's a place to sleep. That's true. The Speakeasy's open till late, so you should sleep now while you can. I'm a professional. I'm much better at editing than I am at reading. I nodded. Thanks, Vivi. Hey, no problem. Us girls gotta stick together, you know. You let me know if you need anything. Got it. Sleep tight. She left, and after taking off my jacket, I jumped into bed. I'd been losing hope of landing a job, but maybe this would turn out alright. That's what I was thinking until I dozed off. A couple hours later, Vivi woke me up and we went back up to the Speakeasy. I also haven't read like this in a long time, so... Whoops. It looked really nice all lit up like that. It does look nice. Glad you can make it, Sophia. I can't be late on my first day on the job, can I? There was still a good hour before the place opened for business. You look more like a dame with your hair down. Thanks. Don't judge a woman by how womanly you think she looks, Emilio. I'll be angry with you. Oh. Sorry, Marie, you know I didn't mean it like that. I know you didn't, but still, be nice. Really, I'm sorry. I had to take that in for a second. Mean it like what? Staring at the lines of Marie's face, though, I suddenly understood. I'm a woman. I was just born in the wrong kind of body. That's all. Topical. Hey, I'm not gonna judge, though I don't see why anyone would really want to be a woman. Are you kidding? You girls have it way easier than us guys do. Women don't have to go off to war. Well, times are different. You didn't go to war either, tough guy. Dry up, Viv. What does that mean? Uh-oh. Why? Hamstray. Yeah. If your throat's too dry, then you can't really talk, so could that be the origin of this? Actually is a... Yeah. Just then I heard the sound of arguing coming from upstairs. Uh-oh. Sounds like the men are back. And what am I? A boy? Hey! We're gonna be good friends, Viv. Just a boy, Emmy. Ooh. Oh, snap, Sheik? Zeldor? In walked a pair of regular Sheiks, a big six and a stiff-looking bird, wearing a cape. Sheiks? Noun, good-looking man. A Sheba is the female equivalent. Huh. We're learning so much. I can press buttons. I can do it, guys. Big six. Noun, a strong or strong-looking man. This was a reference to the new six-cylinder engines, not to a certain recent movie. Huh. Does he know how silly that cape looks? It looks a little silly. Dang. She's taller than them. I mean, the guy. Anyway. Let me introduce you to the guys, Sophia. Oh. Who's the dame, Marie? This is Sophia. She's our new bartender. Is that so? Good to meet you. I'm Giovanni. If you have any questions, just ask me anytime. I nodded. A few seconds later, I noticed his outstretched hand, so I shook it in a hurry. Nice to meet you. Way too serious. Hey, Alex, say something to the girl, will ya? Good evening. I'm Alexei. He had a real thick accent. Wait, is he British? Well, almost everyone in here had some kind of accent, but his, thick like butter. I nodded. Sorry, doll, he's what you call the slow-to-warm-up type. Oh my god, he turned into a small black woman. The gang's all together. The gang's all together. Isn't this the berries? Why did I sound like that? What is she doing? What is this? What? That's so weird. Anyway. The gang's all together. Isn't this the berries? Berries. I'm guessing good. Okay. Something great, because berries are pretty great. This phrase usually has the in front of it. That's just berries. I had to wonder what everyone did around here. Marie clearly owned the joint. Alexei and Giovanni, well, probably Muscle. But Emilio and Vivi? Gio, show Sophia the ropes, will you? You got it. Sophia, Gio's the one I was telling you about before. The musician? Right. He'll take good care of you. Try and do what he says, alright? I nodded and went behind the counter with Giovanni. He took off his coat and hat and stowed them away. Hey! You ever mixed drinks before? Well, if I'm leveling with you, but I learn real quick. Oh, if I'm leveling with you, no, but I learn real quick. I believe you. That's no problem. Try this on for size. He handed me a glass and a metal cup thing. This here's the shaker. You, shake things with it. Oh, he's got something tattooed on his arm. Copacetic. He pulled out another glass and shaker for himself. He poured some alcohol and ice into him and started shaking. These are the basics for mixing. It's all the same technique. You just gotta learn what goes with what to make what else. Think you can do it? Nah. Sure. Over the next half hour or so, we worked out some cocktails. It was a lot to remember, but I really wanted a job. I did my best to keep up. You weren't kidding about being a fast learner. Good job, kid. A few more nights and you might just be able to take over from me. By now, all the others had gathered around the bar. See, Emmy? Emmy? Emilio? Emmy? That'll work. She's doing just fine. Yeah. Let's see how she holds up in a week. Anyone can do the first day. By the way, I didn't get a chance to ask you before, but how'd you find out about this job anyway? This doesn't exactly seem like you're a racket. Racket. Noun, job, lifestyle. So a tennis racket could be something used to play tennis, or it could be what tennis players do for a living. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't see any reason to lie about it. I shrugged. I saw some magic. I didn't hear about it, not exactly. I followed the signs. It was just my luck you cats were hiring. Sorry, I didn't mention that before. Excuse me. Marie and Giovanni just looked at each other for a sec before looking back at me. Signs? You know, those glowing smoke things in the air. Oh, I hope you didn't hear that. They made a trail that led right to this joint. A silence hung in the air for a while. You are a magician? Alexei was the first to speak up, strangely enough, but his words made no sense to me. What? A magician. It means you can use magic, Sophia. Baloney, I ain't no magician. You see a wand or witch's hat on me? But only magicians can see those signs. Those are a secret message for others of our kind. There should be signs like that in a lot of cities, especially the big ones like San Francisco. Haven't you seen them before? Nope, but I ain't exactly been here long. Where did you live before? Sacramento. I'm sure there's coverings there too. You never saw signs like these in Sacramento? I already told you I didn't. I think I'd remember it if I did. Okay, so San Francisco in the 20s. Okay. Calm down, Bearcat. Don't tell me what to do, Buster. Why you woulda... Look, I don't know from nothing about magic or magicians. This is the first I heard any of this. Well, it's not totally unheard of, this situation. Perhaps you were just in a part of Sacramento where the coven couldn't reach. It is rare, but it does happen. Have you ever noticed anything strange happen around you? Times when you wish for something to happen and they just happen, just like that? Well, right now. I thought back. Now that they were mentioning it, I could think of plenty of examples. Times when I wished it would stop raining and it did. Times when I was dealing with some bully and suddenly when they touched me, they said it burned like fire. That wasn't... What? How? What? You're a wizard, Harry. Things I thought were just coincidences. I'm a magician? Absolutely. Join the club. You're all magicians? Got in one. This is going to be a little bit of a problem. How so? Well, now you've got to take the exam. Dun dun. Exam? What's that? It's a test. See, we magicians have this thing called the Grand Council, a bunch of old fogies who make decisions about the way things are run. Every magician has to be approved by the council. Usually they find you at a young age and train you to take this exam. If you fail, you get your magic taken away and your memory wiped. Dang. I lose my memory if I don't pass? Dead man tell no tales, but an amnesiac don't either. Since we found out that you've got the magic potential, it's our duty to report you to the council. Or you know not? One of us will be your mentor, we'll train you, and then you'll take a magic exam administered by council representatives. We should be able to handle both that and being a bartender at the same time. They all turned to me, their eyes were questioning, expecting. I didn't know if I really wanted to be a magician right then, but losing my memory of this place would be a problem. Sure, course I will. Course I will, I can do it. Copacetic. Our coven's going to be even-numbered at last. If she passes, that is. Why you gotta be such a wet blanket, Hemi? Oh, dry up, Viv. I ain't a wet blanket, just a realist. That's not the word I'd use. I don't care. Alright, enough from you two. Now, Sophia, I know this has to be a lot to take in. Why don't you turn in for the night? But what about the job? Ain't this place about to open? We did fine with you up until now. Without you up until now. We can survive one more night. Marie is right. Get some rest. We can talk more in the morning. Well, if you put it that way, then alright. I'll take you up on that. Can you find your way to your room all by yourself? Yeah, I think I've got the hang of it. It's just one stairway down. Alright, good night, Sophia. That, doll. Look, I know a little Spanish, I don't know that. Night. Full of mixed feelings, I went down the stairs to my new room. Of course, I tossed and turned the whole night, but what do you expect? It's not every day you're told you're a magician.